Hi everyone, Amanda Jane here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to crochet the half double crochet V-stitch. You can see that I'm working on a project here. I've got the pattern here. It's a Patons pattern for a cardigan and a camisole, and I'm adapting this for a longer cardigan. It's a very pale printout here, but that's the pattern. You can get that free from lovecrafts.com. So if you fancy doing this half double crochet pattern, comes in 3 sizes. I'm adapting this for a smaller size for my daughter. So how do we do this half double crochet V-stitch? Well, it's pretty simple. I'll show you the main stitch and then we'll have a look at how it starts off. You go half double crochet into your next V-stitch, chain 1, and then a half double crochet into that same gap. And then you don't do a chain in between the V-stitches, you just continue doing the V-stitch in each of the gaps from the row below. So it's pretty straightforward. Sometimes it's tricky not to do that chain in between the V's because it becomes habit. So you just have to skip over them. Pretty straightforward actually. Now, how do we start this particular stitch off? Just going to grab some yarn. So for this example, I'm going to use some crochet cotton here. Do a slip knot in the beginning, and we're going to crochet a multiple of 3. So chain multiples of 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So don't chain too tightly. Now we're going to start off by crocheting our first half double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go into the top of that chain for simplicity. Half double crochet, 1 chain, and a half double crochet, all in the same stitch. Those 2 are in the same stitch. Skip 2 chain, half double crochet. Let's get a bit more yarn. 1 chain, half double crochet into the same stitch, skip 2 chain, and this is the foundation row. It becomes a little easier when we get to the next row. 1, 2, half double crochet, chain. If you want a slow video of a half double crochet, I'll link to it in the description below. Now we get to our last 2 stitches, skip 1 stitch and do a half double crochet in the last stitch, like so. 2 chain, turn the work, and now you're going to work into the gaps that are made by that chain in the middle of your clusters, and it becomes more obvious the more rows you work. So a half double crochet in that gap, just like we did in the example, the light blue example. Half double crochet, move across to the next little cluster, find your gap, there's the second half double crochet, move across to the next gap, half double crochet, chain, half double crochet. So this is a very easy pattern, 1 row repeat pattern, and you're doing the same thing row after row. When you come to the end, you're going to do a half double crochet in the, if you turn your work over, this loop here actually belongs to the half double crochet. You want to go into the chain, the second chain from the bottom with your final half double crochet. This will become more apparent on our next row. You see, gradually when you start to crochet, all your rows start to sort themselves out and the work becomes much clearer. Half double crochet, one chain, half double crochet. I'm just going to scoot across here. Now you could use this with any weight of yarn, and you can use it for lots of different projects. Be great for a summer weight crochet top. I'm doing this one here is in double knitting weight recycled wool from West Yorkshire Spinners. So that's all recycled and it's a lovely pale Air Force blue. Now here is where you need to just look at the stitch at the end. This loop here belongs to this half double crochet. So our last half double crochet goes in the one next to it, just there. If you get it wrong, just be consistent and do it wrong every row, because it doesn't really matter, to be quite honest. As long as you're consistent with how you do your edges, that's absolutely fine. And then we continue across. I'll do one more row and then we'll have a look at how the pattern is working up. All this Aran weight cotton does tend to split on you. This is Aran weight yarn from Paintbox, which you can find also on Love Crafts, and I'll link to that in the description below. We seem to have got a little bit of sellotape on that. There we go. And we're at the end of this tiny little sample. Find your turning chains, single, half double crochet or chain 2 and turn. So let's have a look at how we're working up here. So this is the half double crochet V-stitch, really lovely, quite lightweight stitch. I mean, I've gone down a hook size for the Aran weight cotton. You could do this in a 5 and it would be have a little bit more drape to it. This would make a great washcloth or dishcloth, but equally you could use it for clothing. It's absolutely lovely, and it would make a nice summer weight scarf too, in cotton, in lovely springtime colours. So there we have it. This is half double crochet V-stitch, and I think it's a really useful stitch, very relaxing to do. One row repeat, easy to remember. So have a go at this. Take care. Remember to press subscribe and the bell. And I look forward to speaking to you very soon. Bye then.